What's going on, my brothers, my sisters, yo, my peoples, how you doing? Oh, Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill. So, man, here we go. I think this is volume 13. Man, is this volume 13? Inside the lyrics, I think this is volume 13, which means it would be song 13. Is this the 13th song? Woo! Man, we're moving along. Song 13, wow. So, let's check that out. We gotta check it out. We gotta verify this is song 13, people, right? We gotta verify. So, song number 1 was Let There Be Light. Song number 2 was Place Better Yet Put. Song number 3, Song number 3, cause I want to say We Rise, so I'm like song number 3. Song number 3 was We Rise. Song number 3 was We Rise. Song number 4 is What We're Here For. Song number 5 is May I Can I. Song number 6 is Asian Eloquence. Song number 7 after Asian Eloquence was The Lord's Blessing. Song number 8, Asian Eloquence, The Lord's Blessing. Song number 8 was Tropical Memories, Recuerdos Tropicalis. Song number 9 was TikTok. Song number 10 was Native Thoughts of Simplicity. Song number 11 was We Are Alone Now. Song number 12 was Fly on My Airplane, The Pleasure Is Mine. And this is song number 13, The Keys of the Night, The Prelude. Keys of the Night, The Prelude, you guys. Man. Shout out to AITV, shout out to MLI, Musical Lineage International, shout out to Woody World Productions, shout out to everybody in the Middle East and Asia. You guys know you're my base, much love and respect. Over here right now doing my first group of English songs, you guys. Man, song 13, we're moving along, you guys, moving along. So, this song right here is a more serious song, you guys. It's old Dogg primarily. It's a little bit of Anti-Imperial, a little bit of the chill, I think, at one point, but it's old Dogg, much more serious. You'll see me you know, dressed in black when the video comes out. It's a nighttime video. Thanks to Woody World Productions for shooting that video. We did, you know, here in Miami, the American Airlines Arena. You guys know how that goes, right at the arena where the Heat plays. We did it right out there, you know what I'm saying, at nighttime, for sure. Appreciate, you know, them letting us do that. Had to pay for that permit, right? It's all good. But you know how that goes. Woody was over there laughing about that, for sure. We had to do that. Business people, always spending money. But man, I just want to say thank you guys for the lyric video. If you guys haven't seen that, hopefully you guys like the lyric video. You guys see the words from the lyric video. This is Inside the Lyrics, volume 13. This is Inside the Lyrics, where we'll go through some of the lyrics for the Keys of the Night, the Prelude. The reason why it's the Prelude, you guys, the serious song, the reason why it's the Prelude is because I have the actual song that you'll see in the future coming out, you guys, the Keys of the Night, the actual song. This is the prelude because this is the first part of the song where I'm just playing the piano, but you'll see the rest of the song another time in the future, you guys. Now I release the full song on down the line on another project and stuff like that. But so these lyrics, you guys, right here, right now, you guys, let's go through this really quickly, you guys. The Keys of the Night, Prelude. So it starts off, and the verse starts off, and then I start off kind of doing the whole kind of like chill, chill vibe. I kind of do like a little singing, and I say, we just chill like this, pussy nigga. We just chill like this, pussy nigga. So that's how I started off. So then I go and I say, took strides out to be the full antithesis. You guys know antithesis means the opposite of. So I took strides out to be the full opposite of, to be the full antithesis of everything evasive, all things depressive. So you guys know I'm all about positive vibes. I always say that I'm all about positive vibes. So I took time out to be the opposite, the full antithesis of everything depressive, all right? Everything depression and things like that. Everything depressive. I say I may suffer from depression, but that's due to occupation. Please refrain from foreign situations. That's my anti-imperial side, you guys. You guys know I have 2 double master's degrees. That's basically 4 master's degrees. My undergrad is in liberal arts. My first master's is a double master's, that's in world history and geographical studies, and my second master's degree is another double master's, and that's in international political science and economic development, and my PhD is in international relations, international affairs. So this is kind of about that, right? This is like when I say I may suffer from depression, but that's due to occupation. Please refrain from foreign situations. So that's my anti-imperial side. That's saying that the only reason why I will get depressed sometimes is when I see countries take advantage of people and oppress people in their native countries, right? The same way the Europeans did to my people, the Native Americans, the same way people can argue that, you know, what's going on in Palestine, the way the Palestinians are oppressed and things like that. So, you know, that's just the way Africa was, you know, the way the Europeans did Africa and things like that. So I'm saying that's the only thing that does make me depressed is when I see people being oppressed, people being taken advantage of by people of like greater strength and greater power and things like that, by countries of greater power to invade countries and take their stuff and kill their people. Those are the type of things that make me depressed, right? So that's what I'm saying there. May suffer from depression, but that's due to occupation. Please refrain from foreign situations. I once had Lisa's death premonitions. So that's a shout out to Lisa Left Eye, you guys, Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC, you know, the group, the throwback group TLC. And so I wrote that because I don't know why one night I was watching TV and that documentary of hers came on where it showed her last moments when she was in that SUV. I think she was in like El Salvador, I forget where it was she was in. And it shows those last moments of her life when she was in that SUV and the SUV crashed, and that's how she died. And I was writing this song as I was watching that, and I was like, because she was saying before she died, Left Eye, that she had premonitions of her death. And I was like, man, I once had Lisa's death premonitions because there were certain times where I thought maybe I wouldn't last and things like that, you guys know. But I said, but then I reverted. I once had Lisa's death premonitions, and shout out and rest in peace to Left Eye, you guys, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and shout out to Chile and T-Boss from TLC and the great individuals that they are. Appreciate them also. I say I once had Lisa's death premonitions, but then I reverted back to my native soul, pure spirit, right? So I'm all about positivity, all about being a native. You guys know I'm a nerd, I'm a dork, but I'm an African American, Native American, and my native soul is a pure spirit, you guys, and that's what keeps me going a lot of times and keeps my positivity going a lot of times and things like that, you guys. Then I say she put forth her lies, 1, 3, and 5. Then I say, if it wasn't big, then the pussy wasn't mine. So, and that right there, you guys, goes from, man, I was talking to, this is something that I remember from like 15 years ago. I remembered it was in my mind, you guys, from a long time ago. So I was like, are we good? We good with the work? We good? We still recording? All right, we're almost done. We're gonna be done soon. We're checking the camera, make sure we're still recording. It's all good. So a long time ago, you guys, I was talking to this girl, and she was saying that she was with a guy, and she was like, hey, oh, I was like, what's up? She was like, you know, females lie about certain things. These are the top 5 things females lie about. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I lie to my boyfriend about stuff. And she was like, I was reading this article where it says these are the top 5 things females lie about. So I was like, what are the 5 things? And like I said, this was about 15 years ago, so I don't remember what she said it was. But then she said, she told me the 5 things that females lie about, the top 5 things females lie about. And then I said, well, what things do you lie about with your boyfriend? And she says, I lie about number 1, number 3, and number 5. And they were all about kind of like penis size. I said, oh, so you like, it was like faking orgasms, telling a guy his dick is big, like telling the guy his penis is big and something else or whatever. Telling the guy they're good in bed or something like that. So she was like, I lie about 1, 3, and 5, and those were the type of things or whatever. So I was like, oh, well, if it wasn't big, then the pussy wasn't mine. So I was saying, like, you know, she lied to her boyfriend about his dick being big, about him being a good lover, about her orgasms and things like that. I said, well, then that must not have been his pussy. Like, he thought it was his pussy, but it must not have been. And she was like, exactly. So that's where that line comes from. She put forth her lies, 1, 3, and 5. If it wasn't big, then the pussy wasn't mine. Then I say, girls always wonder why I don't want to fuck. Can't you see I'm depressed as fuck? So that's just me right there, you guys. You guys know I'm a loner. You guys, you know, I stay to myself and stuff like that. And a lot of times I think about and I see things that happens around the world, like, you know, occupations and things like that. And it kind of makes me sad. And so a lot of things go on in my mind. And so sex is usually way out of my mind, to the back of my mind. I don't think about sex too much because, you know, there's so many other things that are important in life. So that's what I think about things like that, right? So I say, girls always wonder why I don't want to fuck. Can't you see I'm depressed as fuck? I swear to God, I'll always hate my father for what he did to my brother. Miss Tubman inside, that's like Harriet Tubman. Miss Tubman inside, like Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. So I say Miss Tubman inside, so much feminine pride. She freed your body, I want to free your mind, because I'm a feminist, right? I am a feminist. So Miss Tubman inside, I'm like Harriet Tubman inside, so much feminine pride. She freed your body. Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, she freed their body. She freed your body, I want to free your mind. That's why all the lyrics that I do are usually like upliftment and they're educational, right? The whole universe disappears, intertwines. I'm waiting for the day of expansion and freezing. I realize the journey's more important than the goal, but my failure would have brought about 3 cloned souls. I realize the journey's more important than the goal. That's a shout out to a long time ago, man. One of my homeboys who lives in Sri Lanka. His name was Jagdish. So Pete, man, shout out to Jagdish, man. I don't know if he's still alive or not over there, you guys. You know, he was kind of like a political guy. Jagdish, he lived in Sri Lanka. And one time I was over there, he told me, he was like, hey, oh, I was like, what's up? And he was like, you know, the journey is more important than the goal. Always remember that. And guess what, you guys? That was the last time I saw him. He told me the journey is more important than the goal. That's the last time I ever saw him. And I always will remember that. I was always remember that. And so when I wrote this song, I put that line in there. So shout out to Jagdish, man. I hope you're okay, man, wherever you are, my brother. I miss you. And I hope everything's okay. So I say, I realize the journey is more important than the goal, but my failure would have brought about 3 cloned souls. Then I say, only rain falls here. There's no bright lights, no sunshine. The key of the night may revisit the day. Then I say, I remember Saturdays we used to ride in the Benz. Chevy Nightfall, then we would ride again. Shout out to all my Don't boys. Shout out to all them boys riding them low riders and stuff like that, them Chevys. I remember Saturdays we used to ride in the Benz. Chevy Nightfall, then we would ride again. Now it's all about work days, legitimate pay, punching the clock. Now you got to work late. So that was kind of like a shout out, like you guys, like when you're young, you remember the day you can go with your friends, just ride out all day and have fun. But now when you get older, it's all about having a job, punching a clock, and those days of spending that time with your friends, riding out in the Chevys and things like that, those days come to an end as you get older, you have children, you get a job and things like that. So that's just what that's about, you guys. I remember Saturdays we used to ride in the Benz, Chevy Nightfall, then we would ride again. Now it's all about work days, legitimate pay, punching the clock. Now you got to work late. I miss the beauty of your face. I swear I miss your heart. I miss my dogs from the block, my home girls in the park. I give anything to relive those years, but every day I'm getting older, losing one more tear. Okay? And that's what it's about, you guys. You know, Keys of the Night. So the Keys of the Night, man, it's a serious song. It's about like thinking about what you've been through in your past. It's about the people you've known in your past. It's about, you know, people that you've forgotten, people that you've lost contact with, you know, your friends and how you guys grow apart and things like that. So the Keys of the Night is about when you're like at nighttime, you're like kind of just thinking about, you know, things in the past, and you're just thinking about all that type of stuff. And the reason why I say the Keys of the Night is because I'm playing the piano in this song, and so it's like piano keys. So like the keys, and I kind of started to think about this song, and this song came to me one night when I was driving around in one of my convertibles and just looking at the stars, and so I was just thinking about, you know, friends that I had that I don't have anymore, and just things that used to happen when I was young, and just things like that. So that's what it's all about. It's about reminiscing and thinking about the past, you guys, when you ride around at nighttime, you know, and just think about, you know, everything that has happened to you in your life, and you know where you see your future going and things like that. So Again, you guys, I appreciate everybody, you guys. This is Inside the Lyrics, the Keys of the Night, the Prelude. Shout out to Woody Woodwork Productions. Shout out to AI TV. Shout out to MLI, Musical Lineage International. Shout out to everybody in Asia and the Middle East, you guys. I appreciate you guys over here right now doing my first group of English songs. And I appreciate this, you guys. This is Inside the Lyrics. Check out that video. The video's coming soon. Hopefully you guys have seen the lyric video. Thank you very much for everything, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. I appreciate it, you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Peace. Bye-bye.